Stop saying "I love you" to your spouse right now. I'm serious. I'm going to give you a reality check and destroy this illusion right now. Words are gone with the wind, and if emotional love isn't felt on the skin, all your beautiful speech is worth absolutely nothing. Have you ever felt that even though you're trying hard, talking and declaring yourself, there seems to be an invisible wall preventing real intimacy between you two? It might not be your fault, but the solution is literally at your fingertips. Many couples live like roommates because they've forgotten the power of silent daily connection. Today, I'm going to teach you how to activate a powerful love language that instantly reconnects your nervous systems. If you want to discover the simple secret that guarantees a long-lasting relationship and brings the sparkle back to your eyes, stick with me. What I'm about to reveal will change the chemistry of your home before this video even ends. You know that initial phase where your heart races just hearing the key in the door? Yeah, passion is an incredible spark, but let's be honest, it doesn't hold up a long-lasting relationship on its own for very long. It needs to evolve into something solid, mature, and intentional. If you rely only on that adrenaline from the beginning, when the routine hits, and it will hit, that feeling of emptiness can appear, and that's where the danger lies in thinking the love is gone. Here enters the crucial concept of emotional love. Imagine your marriage is a campfire in the middle of winter. Passion is the alcohol that explodes quickly and warms you up instantly. But emotional love is the thick log that burns all night, ensuring constant heat. Without this daily connection being fed, the cold enters the house without asking for permission. Keeping this tank full is what makes life together not just bearable, but genuinely enjoyable and light. Let's put the cards on the table. A partner with an empty love tank is vulnerable. When there isn't this genuine affection circulating inside the house, the neighbor's grass might start looking dangerously greener. It is vital to bulletproof the union, and the best security against any straying or betrayal isn't jealousy. It's the full satisfaction of feeling loved and valued by the other. Someone who is well-fed at home doesn't go looking for a banquet on the streets. But how do you do this amidst the hustle of bills, kids, and exhaustion? It's not rocket science, but it requires getting off autopilot. You need to investigate and discover which love language your partner really understands and values. It's no use giving strawberries to someone who likes grapes. Get it? The effort needs to be directed. It's about having the wisdom to realize that what makes you feel loved might not be the same thing that makes the other on cloud nine. For those who want to dive deeper into this connection dynamic, a must-read is Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. Forget cookie-cutter manuals. This book teaches that letting your guard down and showing vulnerability generates unmatched real intimacy. How about reading a chapter together before bed instead of staying on your phones? Discuss how each other's fears can be embraced by the other. This creates a complicity that money can't buy. In practice, invest in micro actions of emotional love. It could be leaving the coffee ready, just the way they like it, sending a text in the middle of the afternoon, just to say, "I thought of you," or planning a small surprise on Friday. These are the little bricks that build an unshakable fortress. When you take care of these details, you are saying loud and clear, "I see you, I value you." This transforms any ordinary day into an opportunity for connection. Now there's a curious detail that many couples miss. We tend to think that saying "I love you" or buying gifts solves everything, but the human body speaks a language much older, more primitive, and more powerful than words. There is a form of silent communication that skips the dictionary, goes straight to the nervous system, and is often the master key to unlocking the heart of someone who seems distant. When we talk about physical touch, it's funny how many husbands and even some wives instantly think of the bedroom. Hold your horses. Although sex is undoubtedly a vital and delicious part of the equation, it is just one of the dialects of this vast love language. Reducing touch only to the sexual act is like using a state-of-the-art smartphone just to do addition. You lose all the connection technology it offers. The secret here is to understand touch as a transmitter of safety and genuine affection. We're talking about holding hands at the mall, that good morning kiss that lasts a few seconds longer, or playing with their hair while watching a movie. These gestures scream, "I am here with you," without needing to use a single word. It is this daily connection that calms the nervous system and tells the other person's brain that they're not fighting the world alone. Ancient wisdom already taught us this. If we look at ancient texts like the Song of Solomon, we see a poetic celebration of contact. The body is not a taboo, it is the vehicle of our experience on earth. Touching your spouse's skin with reverence creates a real intimacy that transcends the physical and touches the soul. It is a form of silent prayer, where you honor the presence of that person in your life, strengthening the roots of a long-lasting relationship. Let's get practical. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. If you are on the couch, touch shoulders or legs. This simple contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. When passing each other in the narrow hallway of the house, instead of just dodging, give a light squeeze on the arm or a quick hug. These are affection tolls that keep emotional love flowing freely, preventing daily life from becoming cold and mechanical. But I wasn't raised like that. I'm more reserved. I understand, truly. But growth happens outside the comfort zone. If you want to invest in the relationship, how about buying quality massage oil? It doesn't need to be anything professional. Offer a foot massage to your partner after a tiring day at work. The idea isn't to initiate sex, although it might happen, but to serve and relieve the other's tension through touch. When you start introducing these non-sexual touches into the routine, the pressure on sexual performance decreases and complicity increases. Touch stops being a bargaining chip and becomes a constant atmosphere of welcoming. It works like a charm. Couples who touch more fight less and forgive quicker. The body relaxes, the guard comes down, and the heart opens to receive the love being offered. However, pay attention, because here things get serious. For a lot of people, these touches aren't just a bonus or something nice to have. They are as vital as oxygen. There are people who, if they aren't touched, feel physically rejected, no matter how many gifts they get or how many compliments they receive. And if your spouse is exactly this type of person, you might be making an invisible mistake.
For a significant portion of people, whether men or women, physical touch isn't just something extra. It is the heart's own native tongue. Imagine that each of us has an internal tank that needs to be filled with the right fuel. If your spouse's primary love language is touch, you can wash the dishes, pay the bills, and give compliments all day long. But if you don't touch them, the tank will remain on reserve. It's like trying to start a gas car with diesel. The intention is good, but the vehicle doesn't move and the engine chokes. This is where many couples crash and burn. You might think you're doing everything right, but if the daily connection via skin isn't happening, the person who needs touch starts to feel invisible and malnourished of affection. The lack of this contact generates brutal insecurity, creating the feeling that they are no longer desired or loved. Without this emotional love being refilled correctly, a dangerous gap opens for resentment and silent distancing, the kind that corrodes the relationship from the inside out. So, my friends, if your partner fits this description, there's no point in flogging a dead horse by insisting on your way of loving. Loving is, above all, an act of giving and adapting for the sake of a long-lasting relationship. Offering expressive touches needs to become a priority in your mental agenda. Don't wait for the urge to appear out of nowhere. Mature love is proactive. You need to burst the bubble of selfishness and reach out, literally, to fill the void the other feels. Want a golden tip to apply today? Established contact rituals that become habits, like brushing your teeth, but much more pleasurable. When leaving home and arriving, let the kiss and hug be the non-negotiable rule, and not that peck in the air, but contact with presence. For those who want to understand more about how these habits shape our lives, The book, The Power of Habit, is a fantastic read that shows how small routines create big changes. Turn touch into a keystone habit of the relationship. Another practical example of genuine affection is physical proximity in social environments. When you are at a dinner with friends or at church, sit close enough so that your arms or legs touch subtly. Putting your hand on your spouse's leg under the table is a secret code that says, "We are a team." This generates tremendous emotional security and reinforces real intimacy even when you are surrounded by people, creating a protective bubble around the couple. Remember that letting the other's love tank run dry is playing with fire. A spouse starved of touch is a human being in latent suffering. Do not underestimate the power of a caress on the back while he washes the dishes or playing with her hair while she reads a book. These attitudes cost $0, but deposit millions into the marriage's emotional account. It is this constant investment that bulletproofs you against life storms and keeps interest alive year after year. Now that you understand the mechanics of it, the responsibility is in your hands. Literally. Knowledge without practice is just dead weight in your head. You have the tool, the map, and the fuel. The question hanging in the air, which defines success or failure from here on out, is whether you will have the courage and discipline to apply this before the distance becomes irreversible, or if you will let this opportunity slip through your fingers. My friends, we've reached the end of the video, but this is where the real work begins. Emotional love doesn't survive on intentions. It lives on concrete actions. I challenge you to turn off this screen in a moment and break the ice barrier right now. The question I leave for you to answer in the comments below is provocative but necessary. What gesture of genuine affection will you have the courage to make today to surprise your partner? Write it down below. I want to see who is really committed to stepping out of the comfort zone to build a long-lasting relationship. Now, pay close attention. Maybe you're listening to all this about physical touch and real intimacy, but you feel the hole is much deeper. Maybe you feel you need an urgent internal transformation because the will to fight for the marriage is almost zero and coldness has taken over everything. If you need to change routes before it's too late and rescue your strength, this video appearing highlighted on the screen right now is the missing piece of your puzzle. It is the emergency guide for those who think there is no way out. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any class in this journey of wisdom, and I'll see you there in that next video so we can continue strengthening this daily connection. See you there.